Don't look under the internet.
Oh, are you carrying it over?
Reprise
by Mike.
Yeah, you like that shit? That was the original Don't Look Under the Internet theme until we changed it.
Copyright. You fucking like that?
It was. That used to be our idea for our original theme.
Yeah. Welcome to Cryptid Corner, everybody.
Yes.
Only
Welcome,
special
welcome.
few of you, $7 or more, are here. So welcome, you party people.
It's technically
Quipted with a W. Quipted.
Technically, I
Quipted.
shouldn't be here.
Well, you are anyway.
Oh, okay.
We are.
I fucked up.
Mr. Lowy himself, Mr. Undefined Graphics, Undergrind.
Mr. Undergrind.
Mr. Undefined Graphics himself is here. The man who made our logo and is responsible for how cool our channel is.
Super
Yeah.
spicy. Thank you guys.
And
Thank you.
gave us this awesome art.
No, thank
Of
you.
our-
It is- Oh,
Yeah, don't
Oh,
thank
thank
us.
you.
We thank you here.
always. I
He's
love you
here
guys.
to. He's in the same
Also,
tradition. Yeah.
I'm Brett's friend.
Oh yeah.
You're my best
In case we did not mention this, Loey is one of our best fucking friends.
Yeah, I've known Lowy for almost 10 years now.
God
It's almost
damn,
a decade. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
So to be
Um,
fair, I haven't known Loey as long as you guys have, but like I
damn
do
fool.
consider him a very
Way
big
better
part
of a
my
friend
life,
than any of
so-
us.
Fucking amazing.
I
Yeah, I
prefer
like
him
him more
over
than
the-
you guys
Love
for
you guys.
sure.
I told you guys that I wanted to fucking be on this podcast so fucking bad
Yeah.
because I fucking love you guys
Lowy
and everything
forced
that you're
his
doing.
way.
I forced my way. You guys,
You wore us down.
you guys thought it was a friendship thing, but it was more of like, no, I want.
This was a marketing point.
He just straight up kicked
To be
the
fair,
door
though,
in.
I have not actually given away how you could contact me at all through any of that shit. That's okay.
You have not.
I don't need that. I came on here because I fucking love you guys.
Well,
and
be
it's fun
assured
to be
we're gonna
talking about
spam
it.
the shit out of your
Yeah,
accounts.
I've
so-
already been
Yeah.
tagging you and stuff.
all
so, I
good,
mean,
guys.
Anyway,
All
so
relevant.
this is Cryptid Corner,
Oh.
where in good old
Cryptid.
Diluti fashion, Jason has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, one other person also
neither-
doesn't.
Cool.
Oh, you were getting there.
I was, if you
Cool.
would let me finish. Wow, this is what it feels like.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Thank you.
I didn't even try.
I would like to.
What a way to start our episode.
Hey, Jason,
He wants to
yes.
body slam a beer onto the table
I
and
would like
miraculously just get it nowhere on the ground.
3 minutes.
Honestly,
now that we cleaned up that BP oil spill that was a beer being Batista bombed onto the table, we're gonna get into the Cryptid Corner. Jason has no idea what we're talking about. Louis
No.
has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope.
I don't even have any idea what we're talking about.
We're gonna info dump on you guys about a cryptid that Doug came across. How the fuck did you even find this thing?
I was just going through the Cryptid Wiki and I saw the picture of this one.
I feel like we can give the picture to them in a minute after I
Yeah.
explain
Oh, yeah.
it a little.
Yeah.
Give me a description first.
I'll get there.
Before we do that,
Have you
though,
ever seen that photo of Kim Kardashian where
getting
she's
nutted
like,
on?
well,
The champagne bottle?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
figured.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I see this picture, and
Terrible.
I kind of
That's
see
a
what
terrible
you mean.
description.
Because the necklace.
it's the necklace, 100%. That's the I mean, and the physique of this thing. But
I know, right? You get it, Loey?
I'm deciding on, am I focusing on the champagne bottle, the necklace, or
The dog.
So you're gonna focus on
The
none of these
dog.
things. So I'm gonna tell you
The dog.
I'm gonna tell you about our cryptid. Ready?
All right, well, you do this. I'm going to go ahead and cheers with Loey.
Okay.
I'm gonna cheers
You're gonna do
as
a
well.
little,
We are talking
grab
about Babi Ngepet.
Babi Ngepet. That's what we've landed on, is how we pronounce this.
Yes, Babi Ngepet is all, and for our listeners, for this episode and maybe the foreseeable future, we're kind of just reading off of the Cryptid Wiki a little bit. We've established that when it comes to just giving information to the people about more cryptids, the wiki is the best way to go about.
Yeah, and I mean,
All these stories are the same
I mean,
everywhere.
we just want to
so-
get the most amount
Yeah.
of cryptids out to the public eye as we can.
And at some point in the future, we will start writing our own kind of
Thank you.
narratives about, because our first two, I think we did write.
We
but
did.
Yeah.
We have been running out of time, and we just really want to give this information to the people the best way possible. And the Cryptid Wiki is so far the best fucking way possible.
I would also love to start giving people the SCP treatment for these cryptids, to where we read about them, but we also come up with a story about
I just
an exploration log. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I just enjoy putting things in my own words, but I just haven't had the time to do that.
I've loved your guys' on the other room and
The back rooms?
The back rooms. Yeah, the back rooms
I do
and
that
the
short-
IKEA
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
one. Those were. I mean,
Oh,
I'm not
God.
saying that it has other. You can't. It's a lot easier to find
You
things
need
like that. But the fact that you guys went into the effort of doing that was
Yeah.
just so exciting
we-
to me
we
and everything for
love
this
that
Cryptic
shit.
Corner.
Yeah.
So,
But
Yeah, we
we're
love that
gonna
shit,
be
yeah.
we're gonna be going off the Cryptid Wiki. So if you want reference on what we're talking
Follow
about, go to the
along.
Cryptid Wiki.
Some of these cryptids that we're gonna start doing are gonna be so
Obscure.
outrageous and
We want
niche
that, though. But that's
that
the
you
point.
guys are not gonna. You probably have never heard of them.
That's the point, though.
Exactly.
I want to stay away from covering Bigfoot or the Loch Ness monster.
you don't want to talk about
if they're
Bigfoot's
so-
butt cheeks and how he loves humans.
He's just so well known.
Absolutely, though.
Yeah, he's
I
just so
mean,
well known.
when
I want
we,
to stay away
when
from
we do
those.
the heavy hitter cryptids, we'll do the heavy
Exactly.
hitter cryptids.
That's when I will start writing shit out.
Yeah,
is not
So it
that.
means everyone
Yeah,
needs to
the-
start writing to Don't Look Under the Internet and force feeding them into
Yeah.
what you want. Because
Yes.
guess what?
We will
you
listen.
are the remote. They are the TV.
Yes.
Yeah, we will
Exactly.
listen, and we will do the things you ask. We are
I've
very,
been asking
very
people to
pliable.
give me cryptids, so no one has.
I've-
So there
I
it
already
is.
know our next one, so it's okay.
To be
I'm gonna
fair,
find one.
It's the one I sent you.
To be fair,
Oh,
I've gotten
okay.
Yeah.
I've gotten a huge influx of people giving me some ideas for shifting sand. So if we can
Good.
channel that energy into cryptids and SCP, fucking fantastic.
Mhm.
What shifting sands?
So Bobby,
I don't know yet.
Bobby Ngepet.
I don't know.
Bobby Ngepet is also known as the Boar Demon.
What?
Excuse
The
you?
Boar Demon.
Like bored? Like,
Boar.
Boar.
Oh, B-O-R-E. Okay.
He's not bored.
B-O-A-R.
Not the
No.
bored.
B-O-A-R.
Oh,
The way you
also,
spell boar.
not the
bored
the pig
demon.
Not the
demon,
He's
Hyperborea,
the pig
but
demon. Yes.
but not the bored one either.
No. He's
not.
the Boar Demon. He is. So this thing is a demon who takes the form of a boar that appear in the Javanese mythology. Now I know what you're thinking. Did I mispronounce Japanese? No.
Not.
I did not know this until doing research on this, but there is an island of Java in
Mhm.
Indonesia, and that's where this takes place.
Is this seriously a Java Indonesian cryptid?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
How the fuck did you find this?
Doug.
Lots,
So,
lots and lots of just clicking around.
So,
Okay.
according to the local myth, the creature is believed to be the manifestation of a person practicing black magic. It is a kind of magic to help people become rich instantly, but in exchange, they must sacrifice something. In this case, they must sacrifice their humanity, allow themselves to be transformed into a boar for a period of time, or that they allow themselves to be possessed by a boar demon. The human-animal transformation is similar to shape-shifting, kind of like werewolves or
Skinwalkers.
a little, yes.
That's
More
Even
so werewolf.
though- more
Okay.
of werewolf, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
but
more like
this
environment dependent.
is what it looks like.
But only the one shape shift, right?
Yeah, only into a boar. That's what it looks like. This is where we get the Kim Kardashian.
Are you just showing him a picture of Pumbaa?
Kind of, sort of.
Oh, I
it's like
see. Okay.
Pumbaa if he had a scarf.
That literally just looks like fucking Biggie if he was an
It's-
actual pig.
It's pretty much, it's just a picture of a
I'm
pig
going
with
to
a
say this right now.
dope-ass chain.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a skinwalker than that fucking thing.
I don't know, man. Boars are dope. I do love meat. I'm not going to lie, though. One of my favorite animals on the planet are wild boars with the tusks and everything. They're so fucking cute and
So
so
you're-
cool.
I
I love
am
them so
learning
much.
so much about you today.
Doug, do you want to take it a little bit from here?
Yeah, so I'm going to go into a little bit of the myth. So some of the myth told about a man enveloped in black robes before miraculously turning into this creature. So after the transformation, the boar demon roams around the village, scratching its body against the wall, door, cupboard, or furniture, and then magically the belongings of the villagers such as money, gold, and jewelry, will disappear and magically be carried away by the Babi Ngepet. So if the mission was successful, when the Babi Ngepet safely returns home and transforms back into the human form, the black robes will be filled with stolen money and jewelry. So this is kind of how it gets into the whole get rich quick thing, kind of. It's a very weird myth.
So far, yeah. So far, fucking yeah.
It's
you have
basically
Pumbaa with the scarf and mystical gold.
It's Pig Robin Hood, apparently.
Just about to say that.
Like,
Except for giving to the poor, he just gives it himself. That's all it is.
yeah, you basically are like, hey, I'm a boar now. I'm gonna take your money, and now your money is mine. And that's pretty much that. But so it says the person that practices Babi Ngepet black magic needs assistance from another person. The assistant's task is to stay home and guard the lit candle floating on the basin of water while the Babi Ngepet is in action. So basically, TLDR, there is a candle that is floating in water, and you have to have your bro fucking watching out on the candle while you are in boar form stealing people's money.
I do like the concept of what the candle means. I think
So,
that's super fun.
The candle to me, I'm sorry to cut you guys off. I know nothing about this.
I will get into the
Yeah,
candle.
he's got about
No,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
All I want to say is it reminds me. There's a
Do it.
creepypasta
Oh, you're
about
going creepypasta,
a couple of
okay.
people that explore like a warehouse, and the only means of light they have is this candle. Each of them have
Oh,
one,
yeah.
and as they burn out, they get they get taken over by whatever the fuck is stalking them throughout the entire night.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of this
Was that a
little
game
bit.
too?
So real quick,
It might have been.
I think it might have been a concept of
Oh
a game
no,
or something.
we're doing the thing where we're talking about exactly what they. Go ahead.
well, no, no, actually,
You're not.
I was just gonna ask if
far?
you guys are. Have you seen Encanto yet?
No.
No,
I
no,
need to.
actually,
It looks
no.
really good.
It is actually pretty good.
And
I like it more than I
Stephanie,
I've
thought.
heard a lot of good
Beatrice
things about
Yes.
it.
Explain yourself
So,
real quick.
so
right?
Diaz from fucking
Yeah.
Rosa
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine is the main character
Okay.
Oh,
in Encanto.
weird, but okay.
Yeah, no, it's very
No.
good. And then John Leguizamo or whatever.
Yeah.
John
is-
Leguizamo.
I don't know how to say his last
Luigi
name.
for
So
you.
fucking-
From the Mario.
Yeah, Luigi. He's one of the characters too, and he's.
I think of
fucking
him
amazing.
as was
Sid
it the
the Sloth.
Violator or the clown from Spawn.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like that's his for me anyway. That's like
I
the
for-
most popular role.
Well,
so I'm like,
no,
man,
it would be Sid the Sloth. I feel that's
oh,
his.
that's right.
I forgot
true.
that. I forgot that those were the same people.
All right,
Yep.
so wait, have you guys seen The Pest?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
get
yeah.
haunted by the rich dude.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, definitely getting
Okay.
off track. Anyways, so back to the whole candle thing. So if the fire
Sorry.
on the candle is shaking, fading, or almost out, it is a sign that the Babi Ngepet is in danger, caught in the act by villagers, or turned back into his human form because of this belief. So the Javanese villagers often chase or even kill any boar that wanders around their villages at night.
It's basically the equivalent.
Any
from what
boar?
Yeah,
Any
it sounds
boar.
like the equivalent of when people kill like black cats, or they think black cats are like evil
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Any boar that comes across these Javanese people, they're like, that's a Babi Ngepet. We need to
Ngepet.
kill it.
Baba- it's a
Ngepet, sorry,
Baba
Babi
Ganoush.
Ngepet.
Yeah.
We need to kill it. It's a Baba Ganoush. We need to
You
kill
know,
it.
this may sound like, it may be a problem for these people, but at the same time, it's like, you have unlimited bacon. You are destroying.
You're
You
the
are
most
killing.
powerful.
I don't know if boar is considered
I also
bacon.
wouldn't say unlimited bacon because it's just one guy that turns into a boar and sneaks around.
Okay,
He becomes-
Well, it's like any man. That
Yeah.
Well, if
wants
they're
to
hunting this
do
guy,
this.
you gotta think that they're at least making a mistake or two.
This guy is pulling
hope.
a pig
well, on the boar,
version.
not a human.
Right. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
This guy's basically doing a
Never
pig
mind.
version of Sly Cooper, where instead of a raccoon,
Oh, shit.
you're a boar going around.
Oh
taking
shit, you're
jewels.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's Peter Pettigrew. It's Peter Pettigrew.
I
Actually,
saw a funny ass
kinda,
meme
yeah.
that was like, how many times did Ron jerk off in front of his rat, not knowing that it was dude?
One would search
Probably a
room, right?
lot.
There
What
have
is too
Knowing
many?
Ron, yeah.
Mm.
too many. There have been, I guess you could call them sightings in modern day. You don't get to look at this.
I just want to see the picture.
You will see it when I deem it ready.
Oh, spicy.
So there are, again, the way that they call them like modern sightings, they're just pigs. So the modern sightings are literally like, because of the legend of the Babi Ngepet. The Babi Ngepet itself is considered to be like thievius, and it's basically like, if you see one, it's to tell you that like thieves are around or someone's stealing from someone. So it's like a sin kind of.
You're a son.
A lot of times, like, thanks. Fucking
One of the 7 deadlies.
A lot of times,
Damn.
so a lot of the sightings are like what Doug was saying, where it's just like a boar, like a wild boar or pig, just wanders into the village and they fucking destroy it because they think it's a demon.
Just like eight fucking villagers just like fucking
up, man?
stomp the shit out of a
Yeah,
boar
we're
that's
not
just like
humans.
walking through the place. They're like, hey, this is a Babi Ngepet.
This sounds like the ideal.
Get his ass.
This sounds like the ideal D&D party, if I'm being honest.
Murder hobos.
I mean, during this time,
There are worse
if
ways to play.
I mean, if this was happening now, yes. But if this is like when this is first rolling out,
You're
I don't
fucked!
think you don't want to be the boar with the scarf.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Like I mentioned,
Wow, there's
like
no
I
good
mentioned,
intro here.
these sightings of this fucking boar demon, the Babi Ngepet,
The Bobby Hills.
the Bobby Hills,
Bobby.
That boy ain't
Bobby.
right.
Bobby.
Bobby.
They're basically just sightings of wild boar and pigs. Like that's practically all it comes down to.
Okay.
Like for example, in 2012, in one of the villages in West Java, there is a wild boar that was chased around by a bunch of villagers. But a bunch of the people just thought it was just a common wild boar. But one of the guys was like, "That ain't no common boar because it's drinking fresh water, not river water."
Mike is doing
And
a
it's-
swell job of totally ignoring the names of these places and the names of the people. And I just want to point that out because I think it's hilarious that he keeps saying him and
I'm gonna
this
butcher
place.
these names. I'm gonna be 100%.
Can we try?
I
Can we
want to
try?
hear him say them, but
So-
like I'm watching
I
him
think the
physically
people
avoid
wanna
it.
hear this too.
So one of the villagers, I'm gonna again butcher this probably,
We
but
all
I
know.
believe it's Ade Suparman.
Where exactly?
Suparman?
Region?
Ade Suparman. I
Where's
think
the,
that's what
what's
it
the
is.
region?
It's in West Java, which
No,
is
no,
in
what's the-
which
Indonesia.
what's
is
the village
Indonesia.
name?
Okay.
The village is I'm gonna
Oh,
go
no.
with Sianher.
Sienger, I don't know.
That sounds like a car.
It's
Sianyer.
not in front of me, so I have no idea.
Sianjur. Sianyer. Or
C.
Sorry,
Nope,
Cianjur. Sianyer.
Cian, that sounds right. Yeah.
I don't know how they do J's in Java, so
Me neither.
So here we are.
Sianher.
Yeah.
Like is this like a
I
Ben
don't know.
Hur situation? Sianher.
yeah, well,
Cool.
we'll
Let's
just
go
move
with
on.
that.
So anyway, so they're like, oh yeah, this is a demon because it's drinking fresh water, not river water. And then look, it's eating rice and bread
Wait,
instead of its common food. And it's like, well, it's probably just fucking hungry and thirsty.
isn't river and
No, it's a river, like river water,
river
like just
water
flowing
and
water
and
instead
what was
of
the other water?
fresh water. I
Isn't
don't
that
know
the
where
same thing? Isn't that the same
So
thing?
I
okay,
think-
what he's saying is the difference is
Well, I think fresh water is like open ocean water.
So
Like, that's
salt.
Like, no, like fresh
water is like a spring,
Ah.
like
Or
a,
a river's
freshwater
more like-
spring.
A river's more like
just
muddy and
yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a little diluted versus not diluted.
What he's saying is that they understand the subtle differences between mountain spring water, like ice mountain.
They know the difference between Dasani and Fiji. Is
Yes.
what I'm getting
It
at.
sounds
And Ice
like
Mountain.
they're being
Pretentious, yes, because they're over here like,
they're
oh,
being difficult.
he drinks Dasani, not
Well,
Voss. Like,
I'm
fucking-
from British Columbia.
Very picky and difficult.
Yeah,
Um,
more or less.
But
yeah.
that's the only like sighting on hand of
There's
like,
only one.
of like recent times. Yeah,
Well,
There's,
most of the
when
sightings
was
are
the
like,
sighting?
yeah, the boar
When-
came into our town and we just fucking like
Killed
everyone took a knife and just stabbed it to death.
Again,
because there's
bacon.
40 of us and one of it, so you know.
That's fair. I
When
guess.
was the sighting though? When
2012.
2012.
Yes.
Okay.
they're very
Ten-
paranoid
decade
about
ago.
yeah. They're because of this legend. They're very paranoid about boars coming into their town. So whenever one does, they just decimated immediately.
Yeah, they just
Bacon!
yeah,
more or
they
less.
straight just
Basically,
like
yeah.
they call the militia and everyone
Poor
takes their
sausage.
chancla and fucking just
Jesus.
straight stomps it out. Like,
Grandma comes running out of the hut and just, I got him.
I don't care. I'm just that's what I'm picturing.
Oh,
I'm just
I'm here to
thinking
kill
like
a
straight
pig.
flip flop just to
Grandma,
the dome.
no.
Pretty much.
There's one possible explanation for this.
Is it pig? Is it man bear pig?
It
Man bear
there's a
pig.
possible explanation for werepig. And
we have to be
that's
super serial about this.
all right. You guys
Super
ready
fucking
for this?
serial.
Are you ready for
Whoa.
Man.
I was ready to
didn't-
answer.
I mean, we were going South Park there hardcore, so I was just,
I
are we
mean-
getting the cute squirrel,
Phew.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
so- Mike is sorry, everyone. He is sorry. All right.
Mike's
so
having fun. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
possible explanation is, and are you ready for this?
I think so.
Are you sure?
No, but that's kind of the whole point.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, the skeptical view is that it was probably a traditional way to explain the unexplainable loss of fortune or a mysterious theft in the village. Because people don't want to cope with the bullshit that they fucking do to each other in the stupid little village, so they have a demon boar come in and fuck their shit up. And that being said, by blaming the wild boar roaming the village at night, or probably it was a means of tradition of like pest control, to get rid of the wild boar from eating and destroying their rice fields or their barns, the association of a boar or pig with magic concerning fortune probably originated from this Javanese pre-Islamic and pre-Hindu Buddhist beliefs that they associate the boar or pig with domestic richness, fortune, or prosperity. So basically what they did was they're like, we got a bunch of dumb fucks stealing from each other here. Probably should blame it on the pigs that we have.
Let's put a pig into play.
But yeah, demon boar.
Damn.
What up?
Is that really all the info on it?
Yeah, there's
That
not
is
much to this
all
one.
the info on this
I'm like-
boar.
That's upsetting.
That made me coming.
I was just getting invested. Sorry, go ahead.
Going back to going back to I did it. Going back to a South Park reference there, when you're saying that these people just immediately were like, just gotta take care of it and everything. It reminds me of the episode where Stan's trying to return the margarita blender, and they like take
Yes.
the chicken
Yeah.
and they cut its head off just
And
to
they're, like,
determine,
watching
just like,
it
oh,
fucking-
this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of
no, that's
any
a-
other like boar creatures like in general, like something that comes up in mythos a lot. Like
Does it?
surprisingly?
Look at Hercules. There's a giant boar and the giant lion.
You mean Huncules?
Hercules.
But
who
there's
puts the the glad
be so
gladiator?
disappointed.
It's
in you right now.
Hercules. But there's one that's the Beast of Dean, which is a pig creature in England. And a lot of these are very, very fucking strange. There's one that's called Jimmy Squarefoot.
Yep. I saw that one actually.
Yeah,
No, there's
from
not.
the Isle of Man.
No,
Yep.
that's
Jimmy
the worst.
Jimmy Squarefoot.
That is the worst.
Squarefoot.
It makes no fucking sense. Some of
I'll give you
these.
some cement shoes.
There is Mocus, who is a Celtic god.
Mocus
Um,
Docus
A Celtic
Pocus.
god?
Yeah, he's a Celtic god.
Of
Okay.
what?
pig.
He works. Yeah, pig. He works with Mercury. I don't remember what exactly.
That's dangerous.
There is the pig-faced woman from Holland, England, and France. There's just like pig creatures come up a lot in like mythos, which is very strange. Even in like pop culture. You got the pig.
Timon and Pumbaa.
I guess
Mm.
sure.
Definitely a cryptid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you
Has
get like
to be.
the pig soldiers from like Star Wars, for example.
Oh
that
yeah, or
were
the
for
fucking
Java.
the Gamorreans.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
for Java.
Those green guys?
Gamorrean
Yeah.
guards.
Yeah.
Gamorrean guards.
Have you
You
guys
get-
been watching any of the Book
Every
of Boba
Wednesday. Yeah, I was
Fett?
gonna
Yeah.
First, I've only watched
Sponsor
the first two
us, please,
episodes.
Disney.
The
I've only
third
watched the
one's
first.
probably the best.
That's what I've heard.
And also that ass though on those Gamorrean guards.
Always.
Anyone?
Hey,
I've
Anyone?
only seen the 2 episodes so
Let's let-
far.
let's-
Okay, so there is a third out right now.
Oh,
You
so
guys
I
need to watch
see
it because
green cheeks.
there's one part of the third episode which I'm not going to give away.
Thank
But
God.
oh my God, I cannot wait to see the image of this thing happening between Boba Fett and said thing. And oh my God,
You're-
I am so excited.
You're
Look,
making this sound a lot dirtier than what it is. Right? You're talking about green cheeks on
Clap them cheeks.
warthog men.
So speaking of the Book of Boba Fett, real quick, I saw a meme today, and it was like the picture of Frank from It's Always Sunny, where he's just fucking super slick and oily.
When
And he's just like looking up from the ground.
That's the fucking when he gets the sick episode where everyone
Yeah.
gets sick except for
Yep.
him because he coats himself in hand
Yep.
sanitizer.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
like
is
that one.
He
that
is
is the Book of Boba Fett
He
in a
is.
fucking nutshell.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
You guys want
I wonder why I
to
recognize that.
you guys want to let Mini Mike finish his description?
I
Just
don't,
go-
but go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well, no.
I'm just saying like pop culture in general. Like that you also see in Hellboy.
Hey, while he's doing this, guys.
while I'm doing what?
while you're talking. While you're talking. I meant to
Uh-huh.
say this before you started talking, but you
Uh-huh.
just started talking.
Because you.
Well, he meant to do
You
it
did
while you were
direct him.
talking.
You did.
I
Direct
did.
him.
I meant to interrupt you.
Yeah. I can tell.
Mike, go ahead, finish up. The rest of us, raise your fucking glass.
Okay.
Including you, Discord people. You're overdue.
to the
So
clink.
I was just gonna say, in Hellboy, for example, especially the new movie, there is a pig demon in that movie
Dig
that is
demon?
kind of a central. I want to say like a central villain in essence, who collects the main antagonist's body parts.
That's the new one, correct?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really bad. Not a good movie. But again, pig demon. He's right there. He is. What is he? He's. I forget what they're called, but he's a creature that basically takes the place of your child, and you raise it instead of your child. So like
Like a doppelganger.
kind
or,
yeah, kind of.
In the pig form?
No, so it's
like a black-eyed child.
its original form is a pig creature.
Okay.
But it like let's say you had a baby, and your baby's in the crib. Your baby's in the crib.
Okay.
It'll sneak into the crib. It'll,
And you also have a crib.
yeah, it'll huck
Oh,
your baby,
shit.
huck
That's
your
a
baby out of the
responsibility
crib, just yeet his ass out of the window, and then
Whoa.
it'll take the form of your baby, and then you will raise this thing until it matures.
That's fucked
I
up.
don't get
Yeah.
a choice in that. Do
That's
I?
super
I
fucked
have
up.
to.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Well,
It's
that's
gonna bother me.
That's
now.
like that fucking.
It sounds like a problem.
It's
that's
like
It's like that creepy story where it talks about like, oh, this dad goes in and tucks
A
her daughter into
doppelganger,
bed.
pretty much, but baby form.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
the fucking daughter goes, "Daddy, Daddy, I'm so sorry. Like, there's
man.
a monster under my bed." And
Have
he
you
looks
ever-
under the bed, and his daughter's sitting under the bed,
Yeah.
saying, "Daddy, Daddy, there's a monster in my bed."
Mhm.
It reminds me
think
of that.
There's
Yeah,
a
kinda that.
there's a horror movie called I think it's The Marrow.
Oh, digging up the marrow.
Yes.
Digging
Yes.
up the marrow.
Yes.
That movie's fucking awesome.
It's that
So
same
good.
thing where it's like this. Is it about where they it's these creatures that
Yeah.
like can
They're
take
like
over.
underground
Yeah,
peoples.
but they can doppelgang
The
ganger
the
people.
cast out like deformed children grow up and
Yeah.
become these fucking things. Yeah, that's one of my favorite fucking monster movies.
Yeah, that's a good
It's so good.
Yeah, I actually just watched it this October because obviously I went fucking crazy with the movies on
Obviously.
October. But it's fucking great.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
a good one.
highly recommend to anyone.
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
listening, go fucking look up Digging Up the Marrow.
Mhm.
It's fan-fucking-tastic.
I
It's
wanna-
terrifying.
I think you can watch it on Prime.
I
just
want to
so
bring
everyone
up
knows.
at least
let's
one,
get back to this.
One last, I want to say pig demon, but like pig, like creature in mythology.
Pig Venus.
Because sure, yeah,
the mushroom
um,
head fucking
yes.
basis.
yes.
Oh my god! I
mostly
forgot about-
because-
now he's a bat.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Bat penis.
I wanna-
Or-
Mike, go.
Okay, thank
Just
you.
keep talking, or we're gonna keep doing
Yes.
this.
I want to bring this one up because it's in one of the more mainstream religions. Surprisingly,
Ooh.
it is. I'm probably gonna butcher this again, but I think it's the Varaha,
Yeah, the Varaha.
and it's a
Totally.
Hindu god,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
a
I didn't know
pig
this.
creature in the Hindu religion, which is quite commonly associated with the legend of lifting the earth out of the cosmic ocean.
This is kind of where, if you ever heard the phrase turtles all the way down, this is very similar to that.
Oh, like
I
the turtles
didn't know what
carrying
that
the
was.
earth kind of
Yes,
thing?
like the turtles carrying the earth on its
okay.
back. This myth is very similar to that.
It's like Stephen King, I think, used that.
Yeah,
in some-
he
did.
has a
Yeah.
turtle in every one of his in every book and in every movie. There's a turtle somewhere.
That's because again, turtles all the way down.
And also, don't forget the pig zodiac sign as well as a thing. So like pigs come up in
yeah.
mythos a lot, but I mean the fact that we have this weird fucking one from the fucking Java Islands
This is
that is
strange.
basically just stealing your gold. That's all it is.
Goddamn.
It's just a thing that steals your gold.
Who came up with this?
The Javanese.
The Javanese.
It's-
it's
so
strange.
Two things. First, question for you, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Are you turtly enough for the turtle club?
I fucking hate that movie. I so hate that
Yeah.
movie.
It's very dumb.
You know what? No, I don't hate that movie. I
You
just hate
should.
that whole thing with.
You hate the people that like that movie.
No, I don't hate the
Oh.
people. If you like that movie, you like that movie. It's just
I had
Mike.
to bring it up.
It's
Mike.
like, I just don't get it.
please divert us from this.
Yeah, get us out of here.
Second thing,
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Okay, no.
there is
second.
one more pig entity that I would like to touch upon.
Go for it.
Is it the one from fucking Seven Deadly Sins?
No.
No, this one
Oh.
is a more deadly, more sinister, more feared pig than
Less-
any of the pigs that I've ever read about.
Less so than like a shopkeeping giant pig.
Yes, this is I would say if you're going to rate a pig on deadly from 10 being the highest like
Like Baraka. Like that kind of pig.
you're bad, like this is a bad pig to be around.
So Baraka being 10 and Wilbur being 1.
yeah,
Okay.
this pig is an 11
Ooh. Why?
because this is man
So like Spinal
bear
Tap.
pig.
He's a Spinal Tap pig.
This is
This
Spinal
one goes
Tap
to 11.
man bear pig.
Oh shit!
And if you want to know a little bit about man bear pig, it is a demon summoned from hell.
Okay.
And he is described by Al Gore, keep in mind,
Real
Yeah.
person.
as being half man, half bear,
Al Gore, the person.
and half pig. Yes, Al Gore, the one who created the internet. Just so we're clear.
Oh, man.
But yeah, he's half man, half bear, and half pig, and he was thought to be by many fake.
Thought to
Al
be.
Gore or the pig?
The pig. Al Gore.
Yes.
Al Gore is questionable at best.
At best, honestly. He's the next cryptid we're doing, so.
Al Gore is a cryptid we were doing. Spoilers for sure. But this was proven that man bear pig was real later on. So just so everyone is aware,
Yeah, he's definitely real.
100% real.
Let's not forget Bebop from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Is that the
Bebop.
original fucking man bear pig?
I think so.
Because it kind of looks like he might be.
Super
I
serious.
mean,
I don't know,
pretty
I'm just
much.
speculating at this point.
Yeah, I mean, all I have to say is that there's lots of pigs, and there's
Lots of bear.
lots of bears,
Lots
but there's
of
also
men.
lots of mans.
Lots of mans.
And sometimes 3 of them come together and they fuck.
it's just too much. I don't think that's a thing, but
It is now.
especially when you do that with your hand.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this cryptic corner.
Is that all there is, really? We end on the spootin'?
Yes.
We end on
Okay.
the spootin' of the man bear pig.
Okay.
Jason, unless you know more of their mating
No, I don't. I'm
rituals-
blind coming with
Oh,
these.
Of Babi Ngepet.
Good, because you don't want to see that.
Bobby
I think
Ngepet,
I do.
if you need to be rich quick,
Become
that's right.
Become a pig.
become a pig, steal from your neighbors, fuck them, right? Am I right?
You are probably
Fuck
right.
them.
Fuck. And also fuck Corbin, Kentucky.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You guys haven't
We
done that in
haven't,
a while.
we haven't been there in a while.
Absolutely fuck Corbin, Kentucky.
We
because
forget
they-
to fuck them.
Because of you, I will never visit there.
Good.
Good.
It's a garbage place full of garbage people.
There's a weird full circle thing coming on right now where like Kentucky fried chicken and like man bear pig
Yeah.
and like I don't know. There's something
South
there
Park-
with that.
South Park is predicting our actions, and we're upset about it, but also, I'm serious. Fuck Corbin, Kentucky.
Mhm.
Don't know anything about you. I don't want to know anything about you. Just
If you're
fuck
from
you.
Corbin, Kentucky, I
Like-
guess like
Hit us up. Tell us why we shouldn't fuck you. but pretty sure. Fuck you.
Mike's
Pretty
sitting
fucking
here.
sure.
He's got the.
I got some WD-40.
Don't put that in your mouth.
Hey, that got bought for us. The only reason that's in here is because somebody said we are tired of hearing
You
Doug's
serious?
squeaky microphone. Yes,
That's
I'm
fair.
not kidding. Someone was like, "Yeah, we're done with it." Here,
We have the WD-40, but hey, listen to this.
it's not doing it. It's not doing
Right?
it. It's
It
not
works,
doing it.
right?
I was expecting a higher class.
Michael
of
Philly, thank you.
squeakiness.
I
Oh,
can, but I can.
Thanks, Mike.
So you haven't used it on yours.
Ooh, it's like
Oh,
a
God,
poltergeist.
get outta here.
It's like
Oh,
poltergeist
God.
material. It's
Mike
transferred from
is-
Doug to
How's mine?
Jason.
Mike
Oh,
is
God.
aiming a
Quiet
bottle of
as a
WD-40 at Jason's
Here,
face
pass
right
that over
now.
here.
Everyone,
Oh.
I hope you have a blessed night. And the Lord's Sunday is coming up. And by the
Please, yeah.
Mike.
Please
It's
continue
fucking
with that.
Tuesday.
have a merry day, everybody. I have nothing else to say. You're all patrons, so you're awesome. If you ever get the chance and you haven't yet, just give us a review on Spotify. That'd be super cool. Or iTunes. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
I love you all.
tell people how we read off the Cryptid Wiki and have zero information.
This is the champions
like,
of champions
add to
right
it,
here.
so-
That are listening to
Honestly-
this right here.
Honestly, though, if you are on the fence about going for like our $7 versus $10 tier, just go for the 10. I'm serious. Like, no, like, I know I would say this because I'm part of this podcast, but if I were looking at our fucking Patreon, like, and just deciding which one of more idiot talk I'd like, it would be the $10 because you're getting way more idiot talk than you would be if you were just going for one of the $7 tiers. So
Can we just name our $10 tier Idiot Talk now?
we can, but we shouldn't because we want to make these people feel special, not
Oh.
But
stupid.
if you go into a description of why it's called that in the description, I think they would understand.
$11 tier? Hear me out. $11 tier. Same
Okay.
thing as the $10 tier. We just call it Idiot Talk, and we see what happens.
Let's fuck it. Let's see what happens. I'll make a mock-up at the very least. We'll see what happens.
Don't fuck it, Jason.
Goodbye,
Remember,
everybody.
$100 tier buys us chicken
Jason,
nuggets.
turn this off quick.
$10 chicken nugget buckets from Wendy's.
And we'll
There's
eat them
also
all.
there's a $30 tier where you get Doug's
We'll-
asshole.
We'll eat
every
all
week.
those chicken nuggets in one
Mike,
sitting.
You'll see
Mike,
them coming
unplug
soon.
us. Unplug us quick.
My
Yes.
asshole.
Pull the cord. Pull the cord, Mike.
Mike is trying
The
so
Mike's
hard.
one.